Do you feel like everything is getting more expensive by the day? Groceries, rent, gas, even your morning coffee? You're not alone. The truth is, 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most financially challenging years in recent memory. But there's one powerful strategy that can help you not just survive but thrive: frugal living. In this video, I'm going to show you why frugal living isn't just a lifestyle choice anymore, it's a survival skill. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll have practical, real-world ways to take control of your finances, simplify your life, and protect your future. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I talk about mindful living, intentional spending, and making smart choices that lead to freedom financially and emotionally. Today's topic is one I'm incredibly passionate about, because I truly believe that frugal living is the only way to survive 2025. We're living in a time where inflation is rising, job markets are uncertain, and basic living expenses are climbing higher and higher. But frugal living isn't about being cheap or depriving yourself, it's about making smart, conscious choices that put you in control. So grab your drink of choice, settle in, and let's dive into why frugal living matters now more than ever and how you can start right where you are. 1. Why frugal living is essential in 2025. Let's start with the big picture. Why is frugal living so critical in 2025? Prices for essentials like food, gas, and utilities are going up faster than most salaries. What cost $100 last year might cost $120 this year, and that adds up fast. With layoffs, AI automation, and shifts in the global economy, job security isn't what it used to be. A frugal lifestyle helps cushion you in case of income disruption. Credit card debt, car loans, and mortgages are all more expensive to carry. Frugal living helps you avoid or eliminate debt quickly. Rent is skyrocketing in many areas. Living below your means and saving on everyday expenses can help you afford stable housing. Shortages on everything from eggs to electronics mean prices are volatile. Being frugal gives you the freedom to stock up smartly and avoid panic buying. Frugal living gives you breathing room. It's the difference between feeling constantly stressed and feeling like you've got options even when the world feels uncertain. 2. Frugal living in 2025. In 2025, frugal living has become more essential than ever as rising inflation and economic uncertainty force people to rethink their spending habits. Being frugal is no longer about deprivation. It's about making intentional decisions to prioritize needs over wants and finding smarter ways to manage your money. Simple actions like meal prepping, cutting back on non-essential subscriptions, and looking for discounts can make a big difference in your financial situation. Even small changes can add up over time, leaving you with more savings for the future. 3. The need for frugal living in 2025. With the cost of living increasing, frugal living is becoming an essential tool for financial security. The need to be mindful of your spending has never been more pressing, especially as inflation continues to affect everyday goods and services. Frugal ways to save money, like switching to a more affordable internet plan or cutting out unused subscriptions, can help you manage your budget more effectively. It's about making smart, conscious decisions that align with your financial goals, whether it's saving for the future or simply living within your means. The goal of being frugal isn't to live a life of deprivation, but to focus on what truly adds value to your life. By using frugal living ideas to reduce unnecessary spending, you can take control of your finances and build a secure future. With a clear budget and a focus on needs over wants, you'll find that frugal living can provide the peace of mind needed in today's unpredictable financial landscape. Adopting a frugal mindset will empower you to navigate challenges with confidence and maintain financial stability. 4. Extreme frugal living, taking it to the next level. For those who want to push their savings even further, extreme frugal living is an option that requires a complete shift in mindset and lifestyle. This approach involves making sacrifices in areas most people wouldn't consider, like eliminating car payments, using public transportation, or living in a smaller home to cut down on housing costs. Extreme frugal ways to save money often include DIY projects, growing your own food, or eliminating even the smallest luxuries, such as dining out or buying coffee from cafes. While extreme frugal living might seem difficult, the rewards can be significant. By committing to a lifestyle that eliminates excess spending, you'll free up more money to invest in your future or pay down debt. being frugal at this level can lead to financial independence and long-term security, offering the opportunity to retire early or pursue passions without worrying about income. If you're ready to make major sacrifices for the sake of your financial future, extreme frugal living can help you achieve your goals faster. 5. Frugal living for beginners. How to start saving. For those new to frugal living, starting small is the key to success. Begin by tracking your expenses to identify areas where you can cut back. This could include eliminating dining out, canceling unused subscriptions, or buying in bulk to save on groceries. Frugal living for beginners often starts with simple decisions, like switching to generic products or finding ways to reduce utility bills. By making these small adjustments, you can start saving without feeling overwhelmed. Once you get the hang of the basics, consider adopting more advanced frugal living ideas. For example, you could start repurposing old items instead of buying new, or consider growing your own vegetables to cut grocery costs. Frugal living tips like these not only help you save money, but also encourage more sustainable lifestyle. As you continue to incorporate frugal living practices into your daily routine, you'll find it easier to save money and achieve your long-term financial goals. 6. Learning from the Frugal Woods. Real-life inspiration. The Frugal Woods provide a perfect example of how extreme frugality can lead to financial independence and early retirement. By drastically reducing their living expenses and adopting a minimalist lifestyle, they were able to save and invest aggressively. Their journey is filled with frugal living tips, like downsizing their home, cutting out unnecessary spending, and embracing a simpler way of life. The Frugal Woods prove that being frugal doesn't have to mean sacrificing happiness. Rather, it's about aligning your spending with your true values. By learning from the Frugal Woods, you can apply their frugal living ideas to your own life. Whether it's through small adjustments like reducing energy consumption or making bigger changes like living in a tiny house, their story demonstrates that frugal living can lead to financial freedom. Following their example, you can embrace a frugal lifestyle that brings both peace of mind and financial security. Their success is proof that anyone can build a better future by making intentional choices and living frugally. 7. The power of frugal living tips. When it comes to frugal living, small changes can lead to big results. Simple frugal living tips, such as meal planning and reducing impulse purchases, can save you hundreds of dollars over time. By sticking to a grocery list, opting for public transportation, or using coupons, you can cut down on unnecessary costs without sacrificing comfort or convenience. Frugal ways to save money also include reviewing your monthly bills, perhaps switching to more affordable utility providers, or cutting out unnecessary subscriptions. Incorporating these frugal living ideas into your daily routine not only helps with saving money, but also encourages more mindful lifestyle. By thinking carefully about each purchase, you can begin to prioritize what's truly necessary. Whether it's finding ways to reduce energy consumption or repurpose old items, these small but impactful changes can make a huge difference in your financial outlook. Over time, these frugal lifestyle tips will help you build a more sustainable and financially secure life. 8. Frugal living and mental health. Finding peace in simplicity. One often overlooked benefit of frugal living is how much it supports your mental health. In a world driven by consumerism, constantly feeling like you need to earn more just to spend more creates a cycle of stress and burnout. Frugal living breaks that cycle. When you start simplifying your expenses, you also begin simplifying your life. There's less pressure to keep up, less anxiety about bills, and more mental space for what truly matters. Think about how much peace comes from knowing you have an emergency fund, that your bills are manageable, and that you're not drowning in debt. That's the quiet strength of frugal living. Frugal habits like decluttering your home, limiting social media-fueled comparison, and finding joy in low-cost or free activities also improve your mental well-being. A walk outside, a homemade meal, or reading a borrowed book can bring far more peace than scrolling through shopping apps or chasing fleeting trends. It's not just about saving money, it's about saving your sanity. You're trading chaos for calm, and that's priceless. 9. The connection between frugal living and mental wellness. Many people start their frugal journey because of money, but they stay because of the peace it brings. Frugal living not only eases financial stress, but it also nurtures your mental health. In a fast-paced, comparison-driven world, being frugal helps you step away from the noise. You begin to appreciate what you have, instead of always wanting more. When you stop chasing material possessions, you gain clarity. You realize how much time, energy, and money you spent on things that didn't add real value to your life. Frugal ideas like simplifying your wardrobe, cooking at home, and spending more time in nature naturally reduce anxiety and promote mindfulness. And with less clutter in your home, your mind feels lighter too. Daily frugal living practices help you feel more in control. You're not living paycheck to paycheck, you're living with purpose. Your goals become clearer. Your choices become more aligned with your values. That mental shift is incredibly powerful and lasting. If you're feeling overwhelmed by everything happening in the world, focusing on simple frugal life tips might just be the anchor you need. It's not just about money. It's about mental peace, emotional clarity, and true contentment. 10. Frugal living and building a future-proof life. What does it mean to be truly future-proof? It means having the tools, habits, and mindset to weather whatever challenges come your way. That's exactly what frugal living offers. It's not about cutting back temporarily, it's about building a life that's resilient, adaptable, and abundant in all the ways that matter. Frugal lifestyle tips like building a strong emergency fund, learning to cook, growing your own food, or mastering DIY home repairs may seem small, but they're life-changing. You're creating systems that reduce your dependence on unstable markets or rising costs. This mindset also allows you to retire earlier, take career breaks, or pivot when life demands it. Being frugal means you have options. You don't have to take every opportunity, you can choose the right ones. You can walk away from toxic jobs, pursue passion projects, or spend more time with family. Frugal living for beginners might feel like a big change, but once you see the long-term payoff, you'll never look back. Every frugal habit is a brick in the foundation of a life that lasts. That's the real beauty of it. It grows with you, and it builds a life that you love. Why frugal living is your secret weapon in 2025 and beyond. Frugal living isn't just a trend, it's a timeless approach to life. It's how people throughout history have weathered storms, thrived in hard times, and built legacies for future generations. In 2025, with rising prices, uncertainty, and financial pressure coming from all directions, it's more essential than ever. But here's the truth. Being frugal doesn't mean you're poor. It means you're powerful. It means you're smart. It means you're building a life on purpose, not by default. Whether you're just getting started or you've been practicing frugal living for years, every small step counts. Every frugal choice builds momentum. So if you're ready to live with less stress, more freedom, and a whole lot more purpose, this is your moment. This is your year. Choose frugal living, not just to survive, but to truly thrive. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop a comment below sharing your favorite frugal tips.